Basic.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to. Oh, Jesus.
Don't worry about it. Take your time. Take your time.
Well, I'm already live, so it's kind of too late.
Well, just take it. Just go slow. You don't want to rush yourself. Just say what you want to say, but make sure you just take it easy. Just baby steps.
Also, why is the camera over here?
Because that's usually the best place you can put it where it's not like directly in your face, but it's also not like super low. I usually position it like that so they can see your head and shoulders. That way they can actually see that you're sitting down at the desk.
Okay,
I think it's just because, like, I do it mainly because I just think it's a little bit jarring for people.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, after today, the decade is going to end, and we're going to enter a new decade.
It'll be a new era. Well, I
Yeah.
shouldn't say era per se, but you know what I mean. It's gonna be a whole new decade, a whole bunch of new things are gonna go on.
Yeah.
Like shit is probably gonna be pretty crazy, all things considered, because of how crazy this fucking year has been so far.
Yeah.
Granted, like I can't. The only thing I would ever say that I actually have an actual problem with that happened this year was just the getting two copyright strikes. Everything else I can say, well, actually, that and the death in the family. But those are the only two things that I can definitively say I really was not happy about. Otherwise, everything's been pretty damn good.
Well,
What?
you want to talk about one good thing that happened to us this year? Are you serious?
I'm kidding. Hang on.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Careful.
Better put on my glaze. I better put on my glasses.
Oh God, let the Cal Sports voice die.
Oh, hey, Aquarius, what's up? I don't usually wear my glasses on camera, but I am
why
now.
you look nice. I don't get why you look nice.
I guess I'm just not used to wearing them so much because they hurt.
Wait, did it hurt because does it like hurt your eyes because of the light coming back to the lenses? Does it just hurt your eyes because of how intensely you have to focus?
A little bit of both, actually.
You might need to go for an eye doctor to get a new set if that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what the eye doctor told me. Like after I got my first set, like if your eyes start to hurt after a couple of years of having them, you should probably get fitted for a new set because it's a sign that your eyes might have changed a little bit. Because much like other parts of your body, your eyes will change, and you might need new lenses here and there. At least every couple of years, get your eyes examined.
Mm.
That's what my optometrist recommended anyway.
All right. Considering the crazy stuff that I've witnessed, well, and Stetson came on my radar. Yeah, I think that was pretty crazy. But I've only been part of this group for a few months. Actually, over 2 months, actually. So they know more. They know much more about this crap than I do.
Yeah, I gave her the basic amount, but if you want, I can give you a more detailed understanding of what happened. Like, do you really want, like, do you want me to kind of give you, like, a more in-depth explanation, or later on?
Mm,
Like, I can summarize it so it won't take nearly as long, but that's up to you.
well, I did say we were going to play a game tonight.
Alright, hold on, let me go myself over that.
Alright, wait, let me check Discord real quick. Damn.
My guess is everyone's either probably getting a little bit drunk or like getting ready for Cass's stream. Which honestly I can't blame them. It's a pretty interesting thing, and it'd be pretty cool to watch it all go down.
Hmm.
Alright, let me just put myself at her level.
Yeah, a lot of
There.
people have lost a lot of brain cells over the past 12 months.
Yeah, the bone jangles and the fucking kitten jaw and the fucking Bud Light shit. Like, yeah,
I don't know if it was only 3 quarters of the year or the full year,
I think
but
it probably would be considered the full year if you consider everything because these guys are like non-stop acting like morons. Like, honestly, the only time they ever shut the fuck up is when they're not, either when they're sleeping, when they're grounded, or when they're fucking dead. Honestly, I have no problem with the latter. Alright, Kate, what have you got there?
what, this?
What have you got here?
Well, you're the one who brought it up in the first place.
I know that, but what is it? I see it, but everyone else might not.
Oh yeah, we are going to be playing Would You Rather again but this time on my channel. God,
Well,
I suck at this.
don't feel bad. Just take it slow. Just take it slow. Like, don't rush yourself because if you rush yourself, you're gonna feel nervous.
Hmm,
Go at your own pace.
I wouldn't know, Aquarius, because I've never had it.
Let me see.
You said Bojangles chicken is disgusting.
I've actually had it before down south when I was visiting a member of my family years ago. It's fucking awful. Like, just imagine the most tough, dry chicken you could ever fucking eat, and have it with like the driest fucking biscuits humanly possible to produce that aren't flaky or good at all. How many questions do you want to do?
I think we punched a hole in it.
Wait, we did? I think you did.
How did I punch a hole in it?
Well, you remember you were tapping a pencil, like you had a piece of paper you were writing one of your passwords down on, and you were like had the paper, and you were like tapping on the paper with the pencil.
That's not what.
Are you sure?
That's not what.
Are
Are you
you?
sure that's what happened?
I think so. It's possible the pencil went clean through, so it didn't have time to leave a mark.
Miami Beach? Really? They do?
Yeah,
Damn.
I know because Mike ate it one once. He said it was the nastiest shit he'd ever eaten. He's like, just imagine some of the worst chicken possible, now make it worse.
Um,
Just take it nice and easy. Just find one that you want to read and just read it off.
I'm gonna just do a bunch of random ones.
Just do 30 random ones.
Okay, what haven't we,
I have no idea. Oh, does it really matter? Because honestly, I don't think I'm just going to remember.
mm,
My face is hidden behind the mic. I have a mic for a face. Beware the mic face. Beware the Tyson's blade face.
yeah, I've had KFC before.
KFC's actually pretty good. Like at least KFC is good. At least they keep the chicken juicy and well cooked. More often than not. All right, let's get rolling, and
Hmm. Uh, would you rather play strip poker with strangers or truth or dare with your enemies?
strangers, because at least strangers would not be able to have like some sort of malicious intentions against you. Your enemies would make you do all sorts of dumb shit that could get you injured or in trouble. Because at least you know they're going to be relatively neutral. All right, I'll try to read this thing that I can't read. Would you rather be a famous soap opera star or be given the chance to direct a major motion picture?
Hmm.
Well, let's think about this for a minute. Soap operas are usually pretty cheesy. The acting usually sucks. They usually don't make any money compared to like actual actors. Now, granted, it would open the doorway for you to potentially get a job as a major league actor, but you would also have to wade through a bunch of stupid bullshit to get there first, which means your career would be a lot more arduous. It'd be a lot more difficult. Whereas being a director, it means that you have a lot more control over how you want to run everything, while at the same time being given the right to still make as much money as the actors, if not more.
Yeah.
Like all things considered, I'd rather be the fucking director. All things considered.
Okay, fine, I'll be a director.
Like I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just like giving you like a broad comparison so I can better understand the role.
Would you rather earn a Pulitzer Prize or be given a Medal of Honor for a heroic act?
Medal of Honor. I'm charging in. They killed my friends. That one guy. Wow, that one guy was a complete badass. I have nothing but respect for that soldier. All right, let's see. Would you rather learn how to fly a helicopter or learn how to fly a plane?
Can we already do that one?
All right, well, let's do another one then. Would you rather swing on a porch swing or a tire swing?
Last time I swung on a tire swing, I threw up on my friend. And that was back when I was 10 years old.
Probably a tire swing, because a porch swing you could like swing back and fucking smack your head on the house. Tire swing you have a lot more room to move around, which means you won't bash your fucking head on a wall.
Sorry.
She's a little sleepy. I'm gonna give her a little bit of adrenaline in a minute.
Oh, God.
What happened? What are you looking at? Should I be concerned? Something on fire?
There's a lot of things that we have done.
It's just a lot that we've done, just turn the page. Remember, like you have a fuck ton of pages in that book. If you see something you don't, if nothing strikes your fancy, you can always turn the page and go to another one. I mean, there's over 3,000 questions. That's not exactly 3,000. You have plenty of room. Meanwhile, I'm just kind of sitting here in the background like fucking furniture.
Okay. Would you rather be a deal maker or a heartbreaker?
Deal maker. Because the heartbreaker, you're gonna set a whole bunch of. You're gonna be setting up yourself for like a whole bunch of fucking retaliation from spurned ex-girlfriends or ex-husbands in the past. However, if you're a deal maker, it means you're going to be very good at selling and buying, which means you're going to be really good at making yourself work properly.
So in other words, you would be burning a lot of bridges. Is that right?
No, a heartbreaker burns bridges. A deal maker just means that they work with people instead of against them.
I mean, if you were a heartbreaker.
Yeah. Like, that's no way to make a lot of people, that's one way to make a lot of fucking enemies.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Check the Discord real quick. Oh, Jen's on.
Would you rather do a movie star or a rock star? I don't know. Either one of those sounds like a bad idea when you think about it, because financially they wouldn't need you. There'd be plenty of drugs around, which means they might do something really fucked up if they're like in a drug-fueled haze.
I cannot play an instrument, and I would probably suck at acting.
Well, not even that. It's just that in general, like those kind of things never go well. I mean, you see celebrity couples all the time on the news and shit have like falling outs with one another because they just can't stand to be around each other anymore. Like either way, it sounds like a recipe for like a self-destructing relationship. So neither.
Okay. Would you rather try and train an elephant or a tiger?
Elephant.
Why?
Because an elephant is an herbivore. It won't try to eat you. A tiger is going to be a lot more aggressive, and it will probably try to go for your throat the moment you do one thing out of turn. An elephant is actually pretty patient, unless you're like those assholes that abuse the elephants they train, where the elephant gets pissed off and says, you know what, fuck, I'm going to trample your ass. A tiger's going to be a lot more dangerous because not only can they run faster, but they have claws and teeth instead of just having a tusks and a trunk to run you over.
Do you want to share?
Yeah, I'm fine right here, actually. Let me stretch my back a little. There we go.
Okay.
Let's see here. Right about. Would you rather do the world as a stage or a playground?
Why? Why either, though?
Well, the world kind of is a playground already, if you think about it. There are just certain rules about play. Rule number 1, you can't speed when you're driving your car. Rule number 2, you can't park in handicap spots if you don't got a sticker or a plate. Rule number 3, you can't break any laws. Other than that, it's pretty much already a playground. The world is not really a stage per se, because usually the only dramas that occur in real life are usually the ones that end like a really fucked up way or the ones that end decently. But most events are not really like an actual drama, so it's more like a giant playground where everyone's simply fulfilling their role. Hello, all the people watching. See my big ass head in the fucking corner here.
Well,
It's in 3D, bitches.
not very many people know who I am, so I'll just tell them.
Trust me, you don't want so many people to know who you are. Like, the last thing you want is 5 million fucking morons spurting out in your fucking comment section, reading like a retard, accusing you of shit that you haven't done just so they can cry and bitch and scream and moan and point at you.
I don't really care about popularity or
I know.
some shit like that.
But granted, I'm happy for the growth, but it does come along with its fair share of problems. Alright. You know
Give
what?
me the damn book.
Give me that damn book.
Uh,
Where that motherfucker at?
Would you rather have more followers on Twitter or Instagram? Instagram, sorry.
Twitter. You wanna know why?
Because you don't really use Instagram and you think it's a piece of shit?
Well, not even that. Think about it. Could you imagine the trolling potential? If you found someone who did something really fucked up on the internet, and you could just have like a bunch of fucking people spam their Twitter reminding them how badly they fucked up. It's like, remember, no death threats and shit, but just spam the fuck out of this meme. And just use it against them till they finally fucking leave. Because at least then there's no death threats, there's no doxing, there's no shit like that. It's just trolling. Or it's like casual normie trolling, not psycho in your fucking backyard trolling.
Well, Twitter is toxic as fuck, so I don't really see why.
So neither on her end, Twitter on my end. Alright, go ahead.
No, it's your turn.
Alright. I keep forgetting this shit.
I apologize if I'm not.
Would you rather wear one of your dad's shirts or one of your mom's sweaters? Probably one of your dad's shirts. I don't think your mother owns any sweaters as far as I'm aware.
Oh shit,
Except
so
for-
many fucking things.
She really does. I mean, I think the best way to like empty your mother's room out would probably just be to build a fire somewhere. You found your phone. Finally.
But it's all charred.
Think about it though. Would you want it like your father's, like one of your dad's shirts, one of your mother's sweaters? I don't think your mother wears sweaters. I have not seen her wear a sweater ever.
Yeah, she buys all those stinking sweaters and she never fucking uses them.
I think I saw her wear one at Christmas. One.
That's just it. What the fuck? God damn it, Aquarius.
God damn you, and goddamn you, and goddamn this book. Why are you all making me laugh? Let's see it.
That's why I was laughing.
God damn it. Yeah, Mom swears to like, hey, listen. Oh, God.
Oh. Would you stop doing that? You're scaring the shit out of me.
I wish I could do an X-ray attack on Fishmarker, really. I really wish I could.
Would you rather bribe someone or blackmail someone to get what you want?
Bribe. Because at least bribing someone, it means you're just paying them money. Or offering something that they'd like in exchange. Instead of menacingly threatening them. I don't really like either one, but I'd rather do the more passive of the two if offered the chance.
The lesser of two evils?
Yep.
God damn it.
Would you rather have a maid or a personal chef for the rest of your life? Chef. For God's sake.
You're asking me that, asshole?
Oh, would you rather have a maid or a personal chef?
Uh,
I already know what I do.
I can cook.
But can you cook everything a master chef can?
No, come here, come here.
But can you cook everything a master chef can, though? Think about it. If they can use Kobe beef and cook something delicious that you've never had before, it would be worth it every step of the way. But what do you think, though? Would you rather have a maid or a chef, realistically?
Hmm, probably chef.
A maid would be convenient, don't get me wrong, would make it a whole lot easier to keep the house and everything clean. But you gotta remember, that's only for cleaning stuff. Cooking things is still gonna be a chore.
Would you rather bring back an extinct species or have a mythical creature exist? Can you answer the question?
Option A. Raptor Squad, go! Well, looks like I'm driving an ATV.
Why did I even ask that question?
Because you're a phone! Meanwhile, the kid's fighting the giggle.
It's in the fucking book, Gage.
You know what you did, bro? Let's see. Would you rather be a personal chauffeur for multiple celebrities and get inside scoops, and get inside scoops on investment, start your own business? Okay, which one would you rather do?
Come again?
Okay, would you rather be someone who drives multiple celebrities to special events, or would you rather be like a stockbroker where you have a bunch of inside information that can invest and make millions?
Stockbroker?
Not sure.
I honestly have no clue.
Okay, let's see. What would I do? Let's see. As a chauffeur, you would get to know certain things about certain celebrities. However, at the same time, you would also be potentially at risk of getting fired if any of those secrets got out because they just narrowed down a list of people who knew until they finally did reach you. However, as a stockbroker, if you're a savvy investor, you can potentially make millions as long as you know what you're investing in. So stockbroker would probably be the best thing because if you ended up riding on a celebrity, imagine if someone's like cheating on their wife and they bring their girlfriend home and they have you drive them and their girlfriend somewhere in like a very discreet way. You're the only person that knows besides them. And if it somehow gets out, they're gonna point that directly at you. They're gonna know you did it, and you're gonna be fired and potentially face a lawsuit. So realistically, a stockbroker might be the smarter of the two. Because I believe a celebrity would probably try to sue someone for defamation, even if it's true. Who's the dragon?
Hey!
Hold on, let me pause this.
Quit beating the dead horse.
I'm beating the dead horse. I just wanted to see what Ryuki had to say about it. You're just walking over here with my little knee legs.
Oh, this should be good.
While like a fucking penguin.
Okay.
Like a fucking penguin. Okay.
So we'll never be able to get the stream done in time for Cass's stream.
What time is it? Like 10 o'clock? Right, he does his?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, and we have time.
Would you rather be trapped in a snowstorm, for a week, or try not run a tornado in your car? That is a terrible
Run a
idea.
tornado.
That's a bad idea.
I know that, but realistically, if you were able to clock over like a certain amount of miles per hour, you could get outside of its range. But you'd have to hurry and you'd have to dodge a lot of terrain to do so. You'd also have to find low ground.
Oh shit, I gotta link the stream to somebody else. I said I'd do that. Can I actually do that while I'm streaming? What the fuck are you doing?
I have no idea. I've never done it. I have never done it because usually when I have a stream, I usually just post like the time and I set a reminder. Ah, fuck you.
Okay. Just Facebook. Shut the hell up. Alright.
Alright, what's next?
Your turn.
Let's see here. Let's see. Would you rather have a picnic with a dying relative or a famous person you admire?
Oh, sounds really sad.
A.
Okay, fine.
Just think about it. A famous person, you know for a fact, odds are they're still going to be alive for another 20, 30 years since they usually have, they have the money to afford the best healthcare money can buy anymore, but they're not. But a dying relative, they could be gone the very next day, so it's important you hold on to those memories while you make them. Hey, cool, I can actually make a complete circle. I know it sounds weird, but I have that much room, though, that's good. You know, to stretch my neck a little. I've been doing this a lot during work, but I need to stretch my legs a lot.
Would you rather give up sex for a year or your cell phone for a year?
Cell phone.
Why?
Because think about it, everyone that I can reach, I can usually just reach on Facebook from my computer. The reason I can't give the other one up, well, think about it. No healthy man in a healthy sexual relationship can give that up for a whole year unless they are legitimately trying their hardest.
There you go, Aquarius. You are now a moderator.
You've been given the wrench. Drop! Drop that cord.
You ever gonna silence that? Silence your computer!
Would you rather be attacked by a flock of seagulls or try to outrun a stampede of horses? Your brother's gonna have nightmares about that one.
Yeah. Seagulls?
Seagulls, because realistically, seagulls can't really hurt you that much unless they get into your eyes. Horses, however, could run you over and trample you to death because they weigh upwards of like 500 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Like realistically, it's the more likely one you're going to survive rather than the horses.
Oh, do you think Michigan seagulls are bad? Hell, just try.
The California ones.
Yeah, those guys are fucking brutal.
Well, they're twice as big and they're usually a lot meaner because they're used to fighting other birds for food. Whee! I will never get tired of that. Fucking arm.
Alright. My turn.
Finally.
Stop doing that.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to press your hat down.
I hate you.
It's not my fault.
Okay,
Let me start my back.
would you rather go to prom or homecoming again?
Prom, because everyone got shit-faced because someone snuck whiskey inside the fucking booze. Well, inside the fucking punch. Oh, that was funny as hell.
Whiskey in the booze?
I know, like someone, no, it was vodka. Someone snuck vodka, like peach-flavored vodka, inside the fucking punch. So all the teachers that were chaperoning, all the students that were attending, all the parents that were volunteering were shit-faced. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? So I got there late. I got there like 45 minutes late because I got stuck doing something else. And when I finally got there, I had to walk to the high school from home, which is like 6 miles. So it took me about 30 minutes to walk there.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's like, motherfucker. It's like, what happened?
Sorry, I'm checking something real quick.
Alright, let me ask right here.
Okay, there we go.
Alright. Would you rather speak in one-liners or only movie quotes?
One-liners?
Yeah.
Just to piss everyone off.
I do one-liners just in general because it's like the only way to like get humor from an otherwise frustrating situation. Ho ho ho! Now I have a machine gun. That's a movie. That's a quote and a one-liner. What do you do about that? Life finds a way. That's another one. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Game over, man. Okay, that's it. There you go. That's enough. Like quote like 5 different movies before it's over. So I know I quoted Jurassic Park, Aliens, Jaws, Die Hard. I think that's it. I got 4 movies in less than a minute.
Would you rather your friend yell at you or ignore you when they're mad at you?
Yell at me, because at least then they'll shut up after 5 minutes. Usually I don't do anything to piss people off that much, so it usually never happens at all. Would you rather wear neckties or bow ties?
I don't wear either of those.
Realistically, yeah, Kate doesn't wear it either, but I think that if she did wear them, she'd probably be like a necktie person because bow ties are too serial killerish. Honestly, I'd rather wear a necktie myself because honestly, I like neckties better. Bow ties are like a fucking serial killer wears. Reminds me of that fucking, like, the film Problem Child, like the dude that killed all those people wore a bow tie and that the kid wore it because he thought the dude was just a guy with anger problems. Like, no, he wasn't just some misunderstood guy with rage problems. He killed a bunch of people, like 34 of them according to the reporter. Okay, here you go. In your book.
Oh, God.
Be careful.
Would you rather eat a whole bag of marshmallows or a whole jar of peanut butter at once? Just answer the goddamn question.
Neither. If I had to pick marshmallows, but that sounds like you would get sick, all things considered, because there's just too much sugar.
Alright.
Would you rather ride a gondola or a trolley?
What's a trolley?
Okay, you know how they have those cable cars that go like in San Francisco, they go up and down that? That's a trolley. A gondola is a boat like the kind they use in Venice where they're going around giving people rides from place to place, kind of like a water taxi.
Hold on.
What are you looking for? Oh, a gondola or a trolley? It's basically just a boat. Like a really long boat, kind of like a long canoe.
A grooved metallic wheel or pulley carried on the end of a pole by an electric car or locomotive and held in contact with an overhead conductor, usually a suspended wire, from which it collects the current
Well,
for
that's
the
a piece of it.
propulsion of the car or locomotive.
Well, that's a piece of it, but they refer to it as a trolley because it's kind of like a cable car. It goes up and down through like a. It's kind of like a small car that has sliding doors, kind of like what the monorail that we rode at the zoo. It's kind of like that. This is the educational part of the stream.
Okay, you're not wrong.
I told you.
Just had to double check.
I'm not a moron. I may not pay attention to everything all the time, but I'm not a moron.
Oh, can you tell them that the live stream is going on?
By the way, would you rather ride a boat or a trolley?
A boat?
Like a boat probably would be safer, all things considered, because at least then you can just swim to the nearest land. Especially since in Italy, like especially in Venice, like a lot of the stuff is actually pretty closely linked together. With a trolley, if it goes out, like if you lose control of a trolley, it can go right down the fucking hill and like smash into everything.
Okay, almost 35 minutes. The stream's been going on. Can you tell them that?
Well,
Would Which is it, Aquarius? A trolley or a boat?
What?
He said trolley and then he said boat. Which is it? I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm just asking.
Jeez, clarification.
Oh, God. I got a couple of questions here that, well, one of them is good and the other one is yikes.
What?
You want the good one or the yikes one?
Just like close your eyes and like just pick at random.
Okay. How the fuck would that work?
Okay, well just pick one. Whatever one. One of them just do both. Do one then the other.
Okay, let's flip a coin. Let's flip a coin. Get Piggy.
Coins.
Get Piggy. Where's Piggy?
Piggy died. You didn't see me, Dad. Hold on, man. I got a great big coin.
What the fuck is Piggy? No,
Heads. Tails.
Fine. Okay. Heads, the good one. Tails, the yikes one. How the hell am I gonna flip this?
Just toss it on the floor. Heads.
You sure that's heads?
Yeah, 'cause tails has a single statement on it. I have to break my toes. Heads again.
Alright, we're doing the good one. Damien's here. Hi, Damien. Oh, hello, Chelsea. Right, you know what?
Hey, come on, bitch.
Moderator, I trust you. I trust you, Chelsea.
For a face. God help me.
Would you rather have unlimited gift cards to a clothing store or an electronics store?
Electronics.
Of course, I
Well,
know
think
you
about
thought
it.
that
You could replace all of your electronics whenever you wanted for life. Like if your computer fucks up, or if you gotta get someone a present for their birthday or Christmas or an anniversary, and they happen to need a new computer or a new phone or a new phone case, boom, done, just like that.
Alright, and then
Think about it's all about practicality.
do you want to do the yikes question?
Which one?
Yes. That one. 249. Jesus.
Okay, would you rather wet your pants or vomit on your shoes in public?
I have actually done the former before.
As a kid?
Yes, and I still feel ashamed.
Well, you were a kid back then. You probably had a problem. Honestly, I prefer to do the second one because at least if you do the second one, you can wash your shoes off. The other one, you'd have to wear those pants the whole time until you get home, or unless you get somewhere where you can buy new ones. And not to mention all people pointing and laughing at you the whole time you're walking around.
New Year's stream party, woohoo! Sadly, I cannot drink my booze tonight because A, I just took some pills, and B, I'm kind of in a bit of pain.
I feel bad for you because I don't know what that feels like, but judging by how you act when you get hit with those, it looks like it hurts like a motherfucker.
Oh, it does every single time.
Because I remember my sister, like the first time those started, like the cramps started, she started crying, like in school.
Okay. Would you rather be covered in bees or spiders?
Spiders.
Oh my Jesus
Spiders.
Christ.
Because at least then, if I get covered in spiders, I can jump into a body of water and they'll probably all let go out of fear of drowning. Bees will keep fucking stinging you regardless because they're trying to kill you because they think you're a threat to their hive.
Hi, Theta.
Not to mention I have a bee allergy, so if I get stung by a few of those, I'm fucking dead.
Oh, poor Sandy Dog is scared by fireworks right now. Oh, I'm sorry.
Poor thing.
I'm sorry.
Like, the funny thing is, during that one call that she was in, when it was like me, Stevie, her, Justin, and Atticus, I think Shades was there too, but the thing is, though, like, I feel bad because her dog, like, wanted to get up on the bed and take the bed because she didn't want the dog to be on the bed. The dog, like, fine, fuck you, like, walked out of the room. Sandy's like, no, it's not my bed, it's not your bed.
Greetings, fellow Homo sapiens.
Greetings, other ape people. I'm too fucking tall for this room right now.
Oh shit, that's what that one is?
What?
Yeah, Stetson and that other person suspended on Twitter.
Delightful.
Holy shit! I didn't know about that until now.
Hang on that for a minute. This warrants a drink. I'm not gonna lie, the cinnamon actually makes it easier to get down.
Thanks for doing that right in front of me, dude.
Sorry, you okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry, you don't like. I'm sorry, I know you can't really handle cinnamon. Let's see.
Oh shit. Alright.
Let's see. Rock the mohawk step. Rock the mohawk hairstyle or platform of shoes with every outfit you wear.
What am I, an 80s gangster?
Not a gangster. I'd probably say rock's like an 80s rock star or an 80s pop star.
What the hell?
Actually, no, come to think about it, because even 3 Days Grace back in the early 2000s, like, one of their lead guitarists had, like, a huge fucking mohawk.
Oh, I'd rather go with the platforms.
You'd finally be tall enough to ride some of the rides. Kids like you, dick. No. No.
No, come here. Shut up. Okay, would you rather go back to college and earn another degree for free or have the intern position of your dreams for a year?
Probably the first one, because you're only an intern for a year, which means the odds are if the internship is over, you might not even get the job afterwards. But if you have the degree that you're looking for right from the get-go, it means you'll have a greater likelihood of getting into that particular area of study, that particular job field.
Well, we're not going to be up all night doing this because Cass has got a stream coming up too.
Yeah, his right around the corner.
Oh, stop fucking with myself.
Don't feel bad.
Okay, that sounded really... Okay, it's your turn.
Alright, let's see. Eeny, miny, mo. How many will be gone? Let's see. Would you rather go a year without music or a year without TV?
I don't really watch TV much anyway, so TV. I need the music, man.
Well, not even that. Like, you can pretty much watch almost anything you want to on YouTube anyway, so you don't really need TV, necessarily.
There's a workaround.
Yeah. Ah, motherfucker, you didn't think about the internet, did you? We have a little loop up of that. It's like the fucking no you. It's like the equivalent of like no you when it comes to like, getting out of that.
I think,
You want to cut it around 50 minutes?
no, I think we're gonna...
If you want to like make it like a full hour.
Maybe a little bit over. I just don't want to go past 10.
I know. I squat down. If I fits, I sits.
Would you rather have a self-cleaning house or a laundry fairy to take care of all of your clothes?
Self-cleaning house, because realistically, like laundry really isn't that big of a deal. It takes maybe 2 hours, maybe 2 to 3 hours to do it all. But the house cleaning would be the hardest part because you got to vacuum, mop all the floors, shampoo the carpets if the carpets are really dirty, vacuum your rooms, wash all your bed sheets, so on and so forth. But with the laundry fairy, it's like boom, your clothes are pretty easy to take care of already. What about you? What do you think you'd do?
Probably the former.
Yeah, laundry fairy. Like you do have a lot of clothes. Cinnamon.
Damn it! That's over the pill.
I taste cinnamon.
Is that your phone over there or is that mine?
Which one? I think that's... Yeah, it's mine, because mine's the one with the heavier case.
Okay.
Because my stupid ass drops it over and over again.
And now it's your turn. I need to forget that.
There we go. Let's see. Let's see. Would you rather, let's see, be under house arrest, forever, or serve 10 years in solitary confinement?
Why would either of those things be good?
Well, think about it. House arrest, you have an entire house to move around in. Solitary confinement means you'd be like locked in a hole in the ground for 23 hours a day for 10 years. You'd go progressively fucking insane. But at least in your house, you can have company over. You just can't leave the building. You can have people coming in and out of your house and hang out and like have people pick up groceries and stuff for you. But you just wouldn't be able to leave the premises for a while. Goddamn stink bug, fuck off.
Why is it on my hat?
Because it wants to die.
You just kill that damn thing already?
I can figure out where it went.
Yeah, just turn on
But every time we kill one, more of them show up. Like cockroaches.
Let's just turn on the light.
Alright, let me turn up the ring light.
How are you going to be able to see?
Huh?
How are you going to be able to see this?
See the what?
Okay, I think you got. And it's gone.
You little fucker. Alright, hold on, let me get my ring light. There we go.
And it's dark. It's fucking dark over here. Help, I can't see anything.
Is it really that bad? How bad is it?
Look at this over here.
Want me to turn on the lamp?
Ow.
Where'd it go? I'll look for it. You can do whatever. Shouldn't be too hard to find. It probably just tried to scuttle under somewhere because it knew it was in danger.
Well,
I found it already.
What?
And I killed it already.
I think it's still moving. Ew.
Got it. By the way, God of War 4 looks amazing. I need to pick that up later. And before people say, well, you're a fucking boomer, you're late on this. Like, yeah, I know I'm late on it. Because, like, the last two God of Wars have me on the fence. Right in my fucking face with the lamp.
Now do you see why it's a bad idea?
It's not really a bad idea. It's just that particular spot in the room is a bad idea. Alright, do you want me to flip the main light off and just put the light, the ring light back on?
Yeah. Okay, things are a lot better now. No more annoying stink bugs, hopefully.
Well, I don't know how many of those things I've fucking killed. I'd probably say at least 7. Every time I kill one, more show up.
Well, everybody's just talking about whatever they want to talk about. And I'm just sitting here like a moron.
Well, let's get on with it. Like, who did last?
Okay, it was your turn last, so it's my turn now.
Don't be afraid to engage with the people in the comments either, because if you don't talk to them, they're probably going to figure that it's okay. Like, oh, I'm going to go idle. This person's not paying attention.
Oh my god. There are 2 questions I want to do, but I'm having a hard time deciding which one.
Just do both. Just do one than the other. I'm not really worried about losing a turn.
Okay, fine.
Trust me, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Have my word.
Would you rather help homeless people in your own city get off the street or help starving children in another country?
Help people in my own country because we have plenty of homeless veterans who don't get the treatment they deserve from defending the country.
Hey, you wanted to do this, so you get your ass over here.
I'm right here. Oh, where is it now?
It's your turn. do we want to do one last question and then
Yeah.
talk about what's been going on over the past 12 months?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
see. Would you rather smell like sewer or raw onion?
Ew.
Onion.
I think I'd rather smell like raw onion.
Onion. Because at least then you can say I was chopping onions, I was making something that had onions in it, instead of smelling like you shat your pants the whole time. God, that would be humiliating.
Alright, I think that's the last question we're gonna do.
Last dismissed.
Well,
what I'm trying to figure out what we can really say to try to summarize the whole year so far. Because the whole year has been like fucking insanity.
yeah.
Between the retards and the pedoforks.
Yeah, retards, pedophiles. Oh yeah, Paige and I got engaged.
Retards,
That also
pedophiles,
happened.
trolls, oh my.
I like how you're talking over me all the time.
Don't be mad at me, mad at you.
I am mad at you because you're talking over me.
Just go ahead and say it.
I already did, but you were talking over me.
Didn't already tell everyone already knows.
Never mind.
You can reiterate it, but
Show them the goddamn ring.
the emaciated hand reaches into the frame.
Ta-da!
I look like a fucking ghost. Got a ghost hand reaching in from the darkness.
Then get in the camera frame.
Get my face. Might get my face. Society, Athena Society. God damn it, Daniel. Semper Petios.
Right. Yeah, I kind of joined in on this whole pedo hunt thing a couple months ago. After a long time of hearing Gage talk about it.
Well, the only reason I even talked about it at all was because of all the fucking insanity. If it was just as simple as a handful of comments and nothing more, I wouldn't have really said anything other than, yeah, the dude made some stupid comments, oh well. Like, remember, like, the only time I really talk about something, or really, the only time any of us really is prompted to say something is if something, like, really gets fucking blown out and things go, like, ultimately, like, batshit insane.
Well, I guess I just jumped into it, so I apologize.
What's there to apologize for? You were curious, everyone informed you about it. It's not the same thing as, like, you just running in blindly gnashing at things. You did ask for information.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what to say to wrap this all up in a nice little bow, realistically, because everything that I could say, I already said earlier.
Okay, well, there's really nothing else to say. If either of us have anything else to say, yeah, screw it.
Don't worry about it. It's gonna be. Remember, you can't give yourself an insane expectation. You just gotta kind of take it slow and just roll with it.
That's what I've been trying to do all night, but I didn't really think of anything.
Trust me, all my streams are off the cuff too. I have a general idea of what I want to say, but none of them are organized at all. You can see that in how I go to one tangent and I'll come back and do another one, and then I'll be right back to square A. But at least also, I usually do have some idea of what I want to say. The only reason I think it's hard for you in particular is because you're not really like personally involved with like a lot of the stuff that goes on. Because even though you do interact with those people periodically, like it's not like frequent like direct interaction. I think that's why it's just that you don't have as much to say. It's just because you haven't had as many like direct interactions with those people.
Well, I did join in on a couple of debates with you and Cass and Jen.
Yeah, you did join in a discussion with Stetson and Joseph. But in terms of like long form, like actually like full upfront videos, I think the only thing you've really done is like actually confront Stetson one time, and I think the only reason that most people don't go after you, it's not because of your subscription base or none of that. I think it might just because like they're not familiar with you. They don't see you around as often. They don't see you as frequently, so they don't really know much about you, which probably makes it a little bit hesitant to like running and charging up. Or maybe he's just scared of girls. I don't know. It might be one or the other. I don't know. If I have to speculate, he might just be scared of girls
How can he be scared of somebody who he doesn't think exists?
because to acknowledge your existence would basically destroy his fucking comprehension of reality. Like everything he understands in reality would like fucking disintegrate if he actually came to the fucking realization that he was wrong about anything. And that's the thing. Like if he acknowledges he's wrong about one thing at all, it might just like his fucking brain, as small as it might be, might actually like blow out the side of his fucking ears because it'll just destroy his grip of reality.
Also, he claims that I am a hooker.
The weird thing is like he claims to be a feminist, and most like feminists, for example, say that sex work is actually empowering to women. It's like, okay, well, if someone's a hooker, that means that they would also have to embrace that particular belief in the feminist philosophy. So it kind of sounds very misogynistic if you're like if you're immediately trying to like discount someone else's life because they might have a career path. Granted, she's never had this particular career path,
And thankfully, I never will.
but the fact is, like, even if she was, that wouldn't mean anything about who she was as a human being. That just seems like a cheap insult someone throws out because they know they can't actually argue. Like, well, what can I do to defend myself? I can't say this, I can't say that, so I might as well say this now. And that's really all it is.
Just one retarded motive after another.
Like, it's not even really motives. I just think he's so damn dumb. Like, he just. I'm sorry if I'm rehashing this, but he's so in love with himself that the concept of him being wrong about anything destroys his whole grasp of reality. Excuse me, if he were to acknowledge he's wrong about one single thing, his whole fucking sense of reality would just blow up because he would be unable to actually think anything else about anything he's ever believed at any point in time ever. And if he acknowledges that he's wrong about one thing, as I've said, it would just completely fuck his mind. Like he would not know how to get out of it. He would not know what to do because then he'd probably be going into like an existential crisis. Read. Like his fucking existence like undoes itself because he just doesn't know what to think. Like he basically like thinks himself into non-existence because he's uncapable. Like he's so mentally fucked that he does not know what to think.
Oh, wait a minute, I gotta.
Like I know it sounds dumb, but I really do believe that if he actually did acknowledge he was wrong about something, it would like completely fuck his whole existence. What's you looking for?
I gotta say something real quick to a friend.
Is it Anne?
I don't think he knows. No, I don't think he knows about my channel still. I'm very sorry if I'm stalling, guys. I don't know how to.
You know what the sad part is? I'm actually starting to catch up to Ed, and I'm actually starting to get stronger.
Oh shit! Damien subscribed to me.
Victory tastes like candy.
When did you do that, Damien?
Probably recently. Either that or like right when you first found out to offer support. My toes are so strong I pick myself up with them. I lost myself full speed.
Okay.
Candy.
Thanks for that, I guess.
Well, if you want, I also got a blue one and a peach flavor one.
Wait. All of those orange ones are?
I think so.
Damn. Yes, you can touch it.
We can touch the ceiling in your bedroom just by standing all the way up.
Well, I might do a birthday stream after New Year's. I don't know if I'll be able to do that because it says my connection is unstable. Please wait while we talk it. What the fuck? How the fuck did that happen?
I think it's probably the weather.
Ah, shit.
Like if it starts to snow really bad, for example, especially if you live out in the middle of fucking nowhere, then if it starts to snow really bad, the signal will get like really fucked to the point where you can't even reach someone on Discord or voice chat.
Oh, great.
Well, I think we should get ready to wrap up because I know it has a stream will be starting in less than 20 minutes.
Oh, shit, you're right. Damn. Well, I think that's going to be my last video for the year. I'll see you all in 2020.
Yep.
Do you have anything else to say before we wrap up?
Yeah, like right in her boot. Okay, I want to thank everyone for tuning in, for having watched this. I'm sorry if it's a little bit disjointed. I might be a little bit awkward behind the camera. Well, not really awkward, I should say disorganized and kind of like all over the place. Kind of like a car with a drunk driver. But anyway, I hope everyone had a good time. I hope everyone had fun just kind of watching us go back and forth and ask really weird questions.
And we were pretty much acting like idiots the whole time.
So if you want to see acting like an idiot, you should have seen me while I was drunk playing airsoft.
What?
Shut the fuck up, Brad. Ah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I didn't even know we were playing.
Oh, Jesus.
I hate that shit. Like one time I was taking a piss over at his house, he shot me in the foot from underneath the fucking door. Ah, you fucker.
Alright, well, have a good day, everybody.
Happy New Year.
And we will see you all next year. Ending in 3, 2, 1.